trying to film an intro, and there's a train going, and my dog has decided to dig up their bed. This is going well. Hello everyone, this is Beauty by Brains, and today we're getting trick-or-treaty. I know that it is November 1st, and I don't care. It's still Halloween week, and so therefore it is still Halloween, and that is my dog, who is currently in her crate, and she was sleeping 5 seconds ago, but I guess she's awake now. What was I saying? Yes, it's still Halloween week, and I still feel in the Halloween spirit, so I want to do this cute sort of like orangey, pumpkin-y, trick-or-treaty type of look to finish out the Halloween season. It's very cute. It definitely can be used for fall, but I feel like with these lashes, I definitely am leaning towards Halloween. But if you want to see how I got this look, what these lashes are, and everything else, then just keep on watching. So I'm not doing anything different with my base today, but I wanted to show you me putting on my base because I have this little thing. This is a candy corn beauty sponge. It feels more like synthetic, like silicone-y, as opposed to spongy, if that makes sense. So we'll see how it works. But it's this cute little candy corn sponge from Chaotic Cosmetics. It's part of their Halloween line, and it came in this cute little packaging. Like, this is what was in the mail. So that was really cute. But this is the little baggie that it came in, and they also sent me some like Halloween themed stickers. So I guess this is a tombstone and this is a coffin, and they have like a little Frankenstein, which is really cute. Chaotic Cosmetics is a pride friendly cosmetic company, and their tagline is Pamper with Pride. So this is the little like insert that came with it, and it's just like really cute. I saw Sydney Nicole using it. I think she got a PR package from them, and I was just like, I have to have it. And I also got some lashes from them, but I'll show you that a little bit later. So I've already primed my face. Like I said, I'm not really doing anything differently. So now I'm going to take my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I guess let's just see how this works, you know? And if you hear any whimpering in the background, that is my dog. I don't know why she's whimpering. I'm sure she is fine. So I'm just going to kind of put the foundation on my face first and then blend it in. So it is really hard, but it's cute. I like the candy corn shape. It makes it easy to grip. And I definitely feel like, unlike in like a regular beauty sponge from any company, there is always some absorption when it comes to, you know, putting any sort of like liquid foundation or liquid blush or anything on there. This is definitely not absorbing, so that's cool. I don't see myself using this tool, you know, forever, but it's definitely cute. It's definitely getting the job done, so don't feel like it's not. I think my issue is that I'm just not used to silicone sponges. And isn't silicone supposed to be like more, not hyperallergenic, antibacterial? Like, it's supposed to be better for you and for your skin. I did wet this beforehand just because I cleaned it, but I don't think you actually need to wet it. I'm just going to put a little bit more to get my neck. I don't know if you can see the candle in the background. That is Welcome Home, a 3-wick candle from Bath and Body Works. I saw Jaclyn Hill suggested it as part of her fall favorites, and she says it smells like home. I think it smells like cookies. Like, it has like a cinnamony sort of spice smell to it. So now I keep thinking of like cookies as I'm sitting here putting on foundation, and I remember that I have Still some more. I got a new package of this pumpkin snickerdoodle cookies I mentioned in one of my videos that Boo Thing bought me. It's not the same package, it's a different one because that video was filmed in September and it's now the end of October. But that being said, I have some and now I want some because that's what the smell is reminding me of. It's not reminding me of home, it's reminding me of cookies. But, you know, home could be cookies. Who knows? Who cares? Anyway, for concealer, I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C9. And just put it all over my face, honestly. And I guess just use this to blend it in, right? A little tip of the candy corn is definitely good for getting into this little, like, crevice right there. So yeah, this is the candy corn beauty applicator, I guess is a good way to describe it, because it's not a sponge. It is an applicator. It's cute. Like I said, it's a little hard. I don't think I'd be using it for all my beauty needs, but it definitely got the job done for my face. So now I'm going to go off camera and basically do the rest of my face, and I'll be back for my eyes. Okay, so my base is on. Like I said, I didn't do anything crazy with it. I will list down below in the description like the products I use and everything, but it's literally the same stuff, nothing, excuse me, too crazy. So for this look, I'm going to use my two newest palettes. So first is the Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Mila with a fluffy brush, and hopefully there's not product left over. Cool. This is actually a recreation of a look that I did for my Halloween party, so that's the thing. But yeah, I'm just going to put this as my transition shade, nothing too crazy. This is not meant to be a crazy look. It's more like autumny, pumpkin-y, Halloween-y, just fun, if you will.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face.
Okay, I'm going to put this down for a sec because we are going back into it. But now I'm grabbing my Glamoween palette. This is the collaboration between YouTuber Sydney Nicole and Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into the shade Pumpkin right here. It's a really nice sort of like burnt orange, and this is black on it, so I'm going to take this sort of definer brush right here, and I'm just going to dip into Pumpkin, and I'm basically putting it on the middle of my lid. So I'm not putting it in the inner corner. This is going straight on the middle of my lid. And I think like halo eye. You can cheat a little bit to the front, but we're going to put another color in the outer corner, so don't go there. But as you can see, it's this really cute burnt orange color. It's really nice. Very like very pumpkin. Like it's aptly named. Very pumpkin, very, I wouldn't call it too Halloweeny. I mean, it can be, but I feel like most Halloweenies is like a bright orange. But this is definitely a very fun fall color. And speaking of fall, we're going to go into the next shade, which is Autumn. This is definitely more of a brownish red, if you would. Maybe like a copper. And I'm putting this on the outer corner, but definitely getting into that pumpkin a little bit just to make it a seamless transition, so you can bring it on a little bit onto the middle lid. This isn't our official like outer corner color, but I really love autumn because it is definitely like this kind of brownish, coppery, reddish type of color that is just it's very fall. It's a very fall color and it complements pumpkin really well. I'm just so impressed with not only her picking of names of colors, but like her decisions for the colors, because it is definitely a very fall palette and a very fall color. And now I'm going to put this down for a second, and I'm going to go back into the Nikki Tutorials palette, and I'm going to use this. You can't really tell because of the lighting, but this is a bright orange called Redemption. And I'm just going to clean up my brush real quick, just so that we don't get any like mixing, because I want like the bright orange to come out. And dip into that. And this is going in the inner corners. As you can see, it's kind of going from like a light orange into like a kind of a darker one. And I really like it, and I'm so happy because while these colors are different, they do blend seamlessly. And I'm really happy with this bright orange because I have found with like certain products in certain companies, if you have like a very bright color, like a yellow or an orange or like a very light pink, it does not show up on my skin, which is, I find strange because I'm really not that dark. I would call myself medium to light, if anything, knowing the skin tones that I know. I wiped my brush off, and I'm just like lightly patting the edges of the colors just to make sure everything is blended in, but not so much so you can't see them anymore. So I can see it's just a really nice kind of like, would this be gradient? I don't know. Ombre, maybe? Finish. So I'm putting this down, and I'm going back into Glamoween, and I'm going to take the color Cobweb, which is this matte black shade, and I'm taking my other definer brush and getting black all over me. Sorry, I like moved the pan weird, and now it's like doing something. And I'm just going to go, and then I'm going to put this in like the utmost outer corner. So like the outer corner. And then I'm going to just flip it to blend it. It doesn't have to be too black, but I did want to get some black down because, as I mentioned in the first video that I did with this palette, that was my witch video. Cindy Nicole is always doing super glam, super smoky, super out there looks, and I feel like it would be a disrespect to her palette not to do super glam, super out there looks when I'm using it, at least to start. Eventually I'll get to the point where I'm just throwing it on for a certain color, but I haven't got to fully play with it yet, so here we are. So yeah, I'm just putting it on the outermost corner so you can still kind of see all the colors that I use. It's getting a little bit into the autumn, but that's okay. I'm taking my fluffy brush with no product on it and kind of going over the crease just to make sure everything is blended in nicely. And you definitely want to make sure that the black is the last color on the eye. That was my phone. And kudos to anyone that recognized that ringtone. Yeah, so that's what I want to do with that. Excuse me. I don't have COVID, I swear. It's becoming allergy season. And I have those allergies that when it switches from like warm to cold, I get allergies. It's really weird. So I'm taking my other beauty sponge. This is the one that I just use normally. And the reason I'm taking this one, not the candy corn one, is just because this one's, I can squeeze it. And just cleaning up the edges of my eye, you know, making sure that black is staying in place and everything. You know, Nothing too crazy, just making sure everything is nice and blended together. And I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and just clean up these edges. And that's what happened. All the powder got onto here. That's fine. I will mention the Halloween palette does have some fallout. It's not that serious, but if that's like a thing about you, now you know. I'm going to go into the shade Lucky 13. And I'm going to use that to highlight my cheeks. As well as my brow bone. And it's okay if a little orange gets into the highlight. It just makes it cute. I'm also going to put a little bit of highlight on my nose. Why not? For liner, I'm going to line my waterline with my L'Oreal Infallible eye pencil.
Black star. The devil's eye. When there is no.
And for eyeliner, I'm going to take the Spoiled Lips Cosmetics Crybaby Liner and just do a regular wing, nothing too dramatic, because as you will soon see, the lashes are pretty dramatic.
The dead will walk here.
For mascara, I am taking the Beauty Bakery Lash Icing. For lashes, I'm taking the Chaotic Cosmetics. This is their Trick-or-Treat lash. I lost the little white thing that comes inside lashes, and I don't have like my travel case with me. So I'm just going to show you like what one of the lashes look like. It's like very, very vampy, very big and everything. So I'm going to put this on. For lash glue, I'm using the Velour Lash and Go. This is their lash glue eyeliner that I have been using literally in every time that I use lashes. For anyone that is curious or cares, I think I did it in my wedding video, but if you're curious about like what type of lash glue I used before this came out, I used the what is it, Duo? The Duo lash glue in black. I used the black one. Which is cool. It's just this is so much easier. Just it works just as good. It's easier for me as a person who was never brought up wearing false lashes. Like I didn't even wear false lashes for like dance recitals and stuff. I know that's like a big time to wear falsies. So it's just really good for me. It makes putting on lashes super easy, and I recommend if you're not like a big lash person but you want to get into it, like this lash glue has been great. When I first started using lashes, I actually got Velour has this lash kit. I forget exactly what it's called. I don't even know if it's still out because this was maybe 2 years ago, but it came with like a little glue and like a little thing of glue and a little tool. So I had been using that little thing of glue. I like lash glues with like an applicator versus like where you just like stick it on. But my issue with Velour versus Duo was that Duo was the Superior glue. And so that's why I chose it for my wedding and velour. I was just using kind of like, on a regular day. So that's what happened with that. But as you can see, these lashes are very like very, very big. I feel like this is definitely I know people that wear lashes like this on a daily basis. For me it is definitely more of a costume lash. But that's okay because I actually ended up like wearing a costume with this lash and everything, so that kind of worked out for me. But yeah, I would not recommend these for the faint of heart. For lips, I'm using the Jeffree Star Pumpkin Pie liquid lipstick. This is something that from his holiday collection that I just have left over. Obviously, there are plenty of companies that have pumpkin lipsticks or even like orange lipsticks. You don't have to use this one, but this is the one that I have, and no sense in letting it go to waste, right? For setting spray, as always, I'm using the Tarte Stay Spray setting spray. Whew. And I'm going to go change, and I'll be back with the final look. Okay, so this is the final look. I put on this orange shirt, this sort of jack-o'-lantern scarf, and I have my orange tights on. I love putting this ensemble on. I honestly wear something like this every October 30th. I also have a pumpkin headband that goes with it, but I don't have it with me today. I'm pretty sure the last time that I did Halloween videos, which was in 2017, I posted some sort of look like this. I think it was my anti-Christmas video, which shows like an outfit kind of like this, but without the lashes. Not as great makeup. You can't even really see my eyeshadow with these lashes on, but that's okay. It was a calm eyeshadow look. But this is it. This is the end of the Halloween season. It's officially end of October. I can't say that I won't have one more costume video planning because I just got offered to enter a sort of virtual costume contest with my dog, and I can't say no to that. So there might be a little sneak extra Halloween costume coming in November, because why not? Nothing matters anymore. But thank you for staying with me throughout this Halloween season. I hope that you enjoyed the content that I put out. I know it wasn't exactly scheduled in a way that was helpful, but I hope that you enjoyed it nonetheless. I hope that everyone had a very happy and safe Halloween, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.